Do you know trusses are important in most of building construction? So for our theory of structure project, we're going to discuss about 3 types of trusses.
So today we have found a simple truss. This truss is located at a bus stop in front of College Matrikulasi Gambang, which is 5 km from University Malaysia Pahang. The simple truss is made out of steel. The function is to provide support from a roof with a single member for a minimal load.
And now, we're going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of simple truss. Since simple truss only has 3 members, it will have a low cost. It is also easy to construct and consume less time and manpower. However, the structure will fail under minimum amount of load, and once assembled, it will be difficult to modify the structure.
This is the second truss we have found. It is a Warren truss. It is located in Taman Gambang Damai, Gambang.
Do you know that the function of Warren truss is to support the structure when the structure increases the span length? The truss is forming alternately inverted equilateral triangle space along its length. The difference between Warren truss and space truss are longitudinal members joined by angle cross member. Warren truss is a common design for real and model bridges. Space truss is a common feature in modern building construction. Now we have learned about all the 3 types of the structure, so we can identify the differences between the trusses.
There are several advantages of Warren truss. First, the structure that uses Warren truss is strong due to its strict triangle, and Warren truss can be assembled in pieces. Lastly, Warren truss is well designed and commonly used in construction. As for the disadvantages of Warren truss, if not correctly designed, it can cause wastage because the truss is useless in the structure. It also uses a lot of space. Lastly, the truss can cost us highly because the main material is steel, which is expensive.
Hello, we are at the Gambang Damai again, which is behind me is the transmission tower, which is a space truss.
Transmission tower that was shown earlier is made of steel. This type of space truss consisted a member which is joined together at their end to form a stable 3D structure. Now for the differences between 2 truss, which is simple truss and space truss. For the simple truss, it consists of connected joint that form a triangle, while for the simple space truss form a tetrahedral shape which is consisting 6 members made at 4 joints. Next, for the simple truss, is always used in construction as a supported above by clip, while for the space truss, it always used in construction as a support to the vertical load like transmission tower.
Tak je?
There are several advantages of space truss. First, it makes the structure to appear to be more architecturally beautiful. Second, it also provides a safety factor due to its stable shape. And lastly, the most common material used in space truss is lightweight steel and aluminium, so it is easier to transport the material to the construction site. As for the disadvantages of space truss, it has a complicated design. The triangle has to be perfect size and amount to make sure its safety. And with the amount of material and different parts, it is hard to maintain, and if something goes wrong, it is hard to pinpoint exactly what is wrong. And if anything goes wrong, the structure will be deemed unsafe and all the material will be wasted.
So now I'm going to explain on how different loads are acting on the truss. There will be three different categories of load that are live load, dead load, and environmental load. Now, I'm going to talk about the water tank and wind load, which is dead load and environmental load categories. For the wind load, the load can come from left, right, and even above. But I'm going to tell when the load applied at the left side. Basically, the wind load has a flow like this. So when the load comes from the left and hit the truss, there will be some reaction to the truss that are push and pull reaction like this. Next, for the water tank load, it will be mostly come from above and it will be uniform distributed load. When the load are acting on the truss, the load tend to give some pressure to the truss, produce compression and tension. It will continue giving pressure until the truss broken. Due to the load, environment and surrounding, defect and damage may be occurred to the trusses. For example, buckling, rusting, and cracking.